time of despair, when hope seemed buried beneath the dust of exile, there lived a prophet named Ezekiel, a man chosen not to speak his own words, but the very voice of God. One day, something extraordinary happened. The hand of the Lord came upon Ezekiel and carried him away in the spirit to a valley. Not a peaceful valley filled with life, but a valley filled with death. As Ezekiel stood still, he looked around. Bones everywhere, scattered across the dry ground, bleached by the sun, forgotten by time. These were not just bones, they were very dry bones, dead for a long, long time. No flesh, no breath, no life, just silence. A silence so heavy it echoed with loss. Then the voice of God broke through. "Son of man, can these bones live?" Ezekiel paused. What kind of question was this? These bones were beyond saving, beyond healing, beyond life itself. And yet he answered with humility, "O sovereign Lord, you alone know." God spoke again, "Prophesy to these bones and say to them, 'Dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.'" Imagine standing in a valley of death and being told to speak to lifeless bones. But Ezekiel obeyed. He lifted his voice and spoke into the impossible. "This is what the Lord says, I will make breath enter you, and you will come to life." Then, suddenly, a sound, a rattling, a shaking. The ground trembled beneath him. Bones began to move. They came together, bone to bone. Skulls aligned with spines, ribs connected to chests, arms found their places. What was scattered became structured. What was broken became whole. Then something even more incredible. Tendons appeared, muscles formed, flesh covered the bones, skin wrapped around them. Now the valley was no longer filled with bones, but bodies, still, silent, still, lifeless, because there was no breath in them. God spoke again, "Prophesy to the breath, call it from the four winds, and breathe into these slain that they may live." Ezekiel obeyed once more. "Come, breath, from the four winds, and breathe into these bodies that they may live." Then it happened. Breath entered them. Chests rose, eyes opened, hearts began to beat. Life returned, and they stood up, a vast army. Not weak, not broken, not forgotten. Alive, strong, restored. Then God revealed the truth. These bones are the people of Israel. They had said, "Our bones are dried up, our hope is gone, we are cut off." But God declared, "I will open your graves, I will bring you back to life. I will put my spirit in you, and you will live." This was not just a vision, it was a promise. A promise that no situation is too dead, no dream too buried, no life too broken for God to restore. Because the same God who spoke to dry bones still speaks today. And when he speaks, even the dead can live again.